All right, after this one, I'm going to take a bio break and go make a cup of tea. So we need to pick up this chest for the Maltina racket. That's going to help us later. Couple text boxes into no, don't kill. And then I believe these options don't matter. Just mash through them. Make sure you talk to part-time worker Mary afterwards. Get that the fuck off. And then we're going to proceed up here. Do this story trigger. Come back down. Grab ourselves a ticket. Before we can finally proceed to the tram. Oops. All right. Bit more dialogue before it's going to put us outside the grotto on our way to Burmecia. Okay, so quick menu. I would recommend doing this menu here so that if you do mess up your stutter step, you can flee. Right now we have the bio break. Is that with a gold split? Bio break. What? Going for a piss, it means. I would recommend doing this menu here in case you get an overworld encounter. In case you mess it up. You simply, the first option for weapons, first option for accessories, first option for this, the shirt. Go into abilities. Again, down and right to get to man-eater straight away. And then you can press R1, R1, L1, right to get straight to protect girls. I do this one backwards, but you can turn it around. It's just a little bit of a tap to the left and then pretty straight. But feel free to turn the camera around for this one if you want to. Might need a little bit more. One of those things you get to feel as you play the game. I undershot it actually. Yeah, a little bit. It's fine. Cool. So once we've gotten through the first screen, we're going to do another menu. You could get an encounter here like that. This is why you make sure you do that menu earlier so that you've got your dagger on, not your ogre, so that you can actually flee. Right, we're using basic attacks from our party members here to try and earn flee checks. Nice. Go split. Shut up, Oli. Once we're through this room, we're going to go straight into our equipment menu. We're going to equip the ogre. So it's down 1. If you stole the mithril dagger, you need to go down twice. And then we're going to proceed. This Black Mage's fight is identical to the ones in the grotto. Zidane can outspeed them. You want to have him kill them both. Freya can crit to kill them early. X, Y, and Z. So we're going to instantly queue it on the one that is not attacking. Get ready to hold ATB here with Freya if you can. Squeeze them through. Right, because no one needs any healing, this is an example of when I would use Freya to attack. No critical, so I'm just going to defend with VV. Defending with VV just makes it so that his ATB isn't in the way anymore. Swing here. And finish off the Black Mage. Easy. Okay, as soon as you come out of this fight, once again, like we did in Grotto, we need to make sure that we've got Flee. So we're going to put a Mage Masher on and a Leather Hat. The reason why we're putting the Leather Hat on is to bring our defense stat down a bit. So that we're able to actually, hopefully, kill ourselves against Beatrix 1 in order to achieve jump skip. We need to make sure that we back row Zidane as well so that he's able to defend a little bit better. Then we're just going to hold up right and we're going to head towards this door. Nice. Up into upright to go up these stairs. And you just hold left here. So in this next screen, what the game wants you to do is walk across it with circle. But what we're going to do is save state it so I don't fuck this up now that I've talked it up. Is just hold up left on the D-pad. If you do that... You getting kind of doing this? I wonder if this gives me an encounter. I don't think it does, like. No. If you hold up left, it's based on your speed traveled. Because you're kind of walking into a wall. You don't travel as fast as when you're normally running. So you can do that. But if you're not confident, just hold circle. I think holding circle is a little bit slower, but it's whatever. So once again, I'm going to be using basic attacks if I've got them. Never mind, I'm being back attacked. I'm just holding flee to try and get out of this. Hopefully they don't steal all my money. Comes the mug. I let go of flee. Vivi is fucking dead. Magic hammer. Okay, so Z's going to be ready here. And flee. There's an argument for picking up Vivi here, but I'm not really worried. The only thing is that you make sure that you pick him up before you get to Beatrix. So, for new players that aren't really too sure on like the topology of these maps and stuff, when you zone back into these places, maybe wait for the screen to come back in so you know exactly where you are and what direction you need to press. If you can keep like a memory of where you were when you get pulled into an encounter, it can help you like manage these things. But one of the ways that a lot of people get additional checks is by not remembering where they were when they got into a battle. So up right, into right, talk to this guy. You can skip an encounter check here apparently, but I've never fucking done it. Make sure you get the bit from the bed. Make sure your movement is like kind of tight around here and you shouldn't get too many extra checks. And then this room especially, if you're nice and tight on the wall, you don't get any checks whatsoever and you should never be able to get any encounters in there. So we're just heading back the way we came. This is not a little bad little Burmecia, actually. Get through all this dialogue, and we're just going to hold up into the next screen. And this is longer than I thought it was. And let's go, let's go. Skip through all this. You do need to go in here first. So now we'll hold down right, up these stairs, and you want to split in this room here. Because you're not going to get through this screen without getting an encounter otherwise. And in this next screen, like, this is one of the screens where you're actually much favored on an analog stick. You head towards this door down here. And then as soon as you notice you're in, you can come out. And if you're really tight, you can get up there without getting any encounters. I didn't pick up Vivi. Alright, well hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. I'm sure I'll be okay. But splitting with that door is good. Because when you come back out, if you're really tight along the staircase, you can not get any encounters at all. Okay, so this fight ends in 10 turns, as I'm sure you're aware. Zidane has Protect Girls on, so as long as Freya is beneath 50%, which means she has 49% or less HP specifically, Zidane will take damage for her. Because he's back road, physical attacks will deal less damage, which is the basic attack. Shock will always kill everyone in one hit, and he will absorb Thunder Slash. I'm going to have to make sure I pick Vivi up really quickly here because I messed up, but don't do this. Perfect. We'll be fine. So make sure you count your turns. Number 1. Don't worry about Freya going down. Now she'll be in cover range, so Zidane will protect her. Number 2. If you have extra ATB, you can tell Zidane to defend here, which will make him... It will increase his evasion and also reduce his physical damage taken. He can still get shocked though, lol. That was 3, right? Nice. So we've got extra spare ATB, so I'm going to tell him to defend. So the magic number here is 7. 5. Just save state. 6. Hang on, let me answer that question really quickly. If you didn't get 100 nobles, would you try to steal with Zidane here? You can do. You can do. There's only one thing you're looking for, really, and it's the chain plate. I believe it's in the 30% slot. You leave yourself open to being like dealt with a lot quicker. Stealing is more likely to slow down your fight, where you might not need the money. So because I picked up the ether with Steiner, I don't need to worry about my money. it's only really when you've not taken the extra ether with Steiner and you're counting your every gil will you really need to worry, because the next bit that's going to like press us for our money is going to be the Treno shop, which comes up shortly actually. That was number 5, right? I think 6. I think that was 6. If it's not, I'll just reload it. And 7. Okay, so what we want to do is on turn 8, we want nobody else to be alive so that we can use Freya to jump over 2 of Beatrix's turns. We can manipulate that a lot easier by having it so that Vivi is dead after turn 7. Luckily, she's killed him for us. This can become risky when she kills Zidane on turn 7. You'll obviously need to Phoenix down him. And then if she proceeds to do a basic attack, it can really get in the way, and it's probably not really worth going for it at that point. Unless you want to start managing with like trying to get ATB weight mechanics off and all that sort of stuff in order to like force ATB in your favor. I would recommend against it until you're really comfortable with the fight. But this is the ideal scenario that you're looking for. She kills Vivi for us on turn 7. And now I'm going to put jump on her. Ready? I'm going to get Stan ready to attack. The turn 8 is going to happen here. What I am going to do is make a save state to make sure I've got the turn order correctly. Perfect. So she's killing him for us. I'm going to count to 3 after he dies. 1, 2, 3, and then jump. And as long as I got my turn number correct, which I could have gotten wrong because I was distracted quite a bit, you'll notice if it works, because when she comes down, her ATB just stops quite early. Like that. Dead on. Jump skip. It's not too hard, but it is scary. It's really scary. I wouldn't recommend going for it in your first run. Once again, it's something that you should definitely practice because it only saves you like 20 seconds at best. How ridiculously weak.